What is up? Happy Friday. Donny Baker here with the LPR Sound Foundation. We are live and we're live. That's right. It's live. Man, where's everybody at? How's your Friday? Everybody's Friday going good? How's your mom and them? Everybody all right? Tell them I said, "Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?" Hey, I see that I'm watching myself, but it's still just spinning. I don't get that. I don't understand that part of it. But it's YouTube. What you gonna do? All right. I don't know if you guys saw the email today, but what I want to know, and what I really want to know, and of course Joe is here with us. Hey, Joe. What I want to know today is let's discuss how long do you spend working on a mix? Now, I have seen, and I've seen this. Look, I got students. Okay, students. Some of the students are remote. You know, we work online and it's Zoom or whatever. And some of the students, um, yo, where are you coming from? You coming from Twitch? That was from Twitch. I'm still having a hard time. I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. All right, now I'm live on YouTube. All right, YouTube's working. All right. What was I gonna ask? Oh, yeah. No, I was gonna tell you something. I have a student. I had a student. He's done. He's actually doing well, man. He's working in the industry and doing well and making his living working in the industry. So that's it looks good for me, I guess. But no, this kid he was working on a mix while we were working together, and not a horrible song, not a bad song, but dude, and then even after he finished his program, the program that I teach it's 10 weeks. It's actually 11. Don't tell nobody there's an extra week. But after we got done working together, he was still coming over because he's a good guy. He's a great intern. He would come over and intern, and work on his stuff and work on his. Dude, this guy was working on this mix for 2 years. I don't think he ever released the damn song. And it's just one of those things where, the guy it's his song. I mean, he produced it, you know what I mean? So maybe he's like, he keeps hearing stuff, and he's got this, I don't know, he just keeps going back to it. He keeps coming back and doing it again and coming back and changing something, fixing something. There's Joe on YouTube. And so it's kind of funny, man, that this dude was honestly, I asked him one time, I said, bro, are you done with that mix? Come on, man. So that's the question for today. I see we got a couple more people that showed up. How long do you work on a mix? How long do you think it's acceptable to work on a mix? When do you think a mix is done? I mean, these are great questions, man, and you guys really need to, let me know. Let me know in the chat what you think. This is live, so I do have another cool thing for you. For you guys that are hanging out with me, or if you're watching the replay before Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, just in case, we're doing a special thing. I'm going to bring up a graphic here. We're doing a Mardi Gras live. Now, for some of y'all that have been hanging out with me for a minute, y'all know the Mardi Gras lives is normally we bring a band in and we work with a band. I kind of forgot it was Mardi Gras. Yeah, we've been busy, man, and I kind of forgot. I literally forgot. And then my wife said the other day, she said, when's Mardi Gras? And I went, oh shit, it's next week. So I didn't get to schedule a band, but we got some other cool stuff that's going on. I'm actually recording. All right, so you guys know, anybody who's been hanging out with us for a minute, you know that right now we're in the middle of an album project with a pretty I don't want to say super famous, but you know who it is, and a guitar player. And they're his songs. He's getting a couple of other famous people. Oh, I don't want to say famous, but he's getting some other people that you might know to sing on a couple of the songs later on down the line. But we're still in pre-production right now. Sunday this week, we are recording 2 of the songs already for drums. So we're bringing a drummer in. We've hired a drummer. This new kid, man, and I'm kind of excited. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So gonna record drums on Sunday. So on Tuesday, which happens to be Mardi Gras Day, or Fat Tuesday, if you want to call it that. Fat Tuesday is the day before Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday is the beginning of Lent, and for Lent, the story goes, for Lent, you're supposed to give up a vice. I mean, it's kind of altered from the biblical kind of thing that goes on with it. But in New Orleans, you're supposed to give up something that you enjoy, like you drink too much, or you eat too much, or you smoke, weed, or you hang out at the bar, whatever it is, you got to give it up for 45 days. That's Lent. So most people give up a vice like drinking or smoking or partying or whatever. So on Fat Tuesday, you got to get in as much as you can before you got to stop for 45 days. And that's Fat Tuesday. So we're going to have a party on Fat Tuesday. We're going to have some, we'll be watching Bourbon Street. We'll be, flashing over to Bourbon Street every once in a while, see what's going on, see if we could see somebody getting some beads, so, but what we'll do is we'll mix that song. We'll mix the drums of the song. Now the other parts of the song are all scratch. The guitars, the basses, and the vocals are all scratch. So what we're going to do is get the drums dialed in. Then we're going to come back and do the guitars and bass and vocals. We're going to do it for real. Okay, so we won't focus too much on the other parts of the song. We're going to focus on the drums, which if anybody's interested in, mixing drums, this is your chance to come hang out. Well, yeah, it's also a great chance to hang out, have a party, enjoy some Mardi Gras festivities with a transplanted Cajun. You know what I mean? I am from New Orleans, and Mardi Gras is like a national holiday from where I'm from. So we're gonna do that. Anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns? Or now's a great time to let me know, how long do you spend working on a mix? When do you think your mix is done? What makes you know that your mix is finished? At what point do you go, there it is? Is it the car test? Is it the earbud test? The iPhone test? What moment do you go, it's finished? The old timers say that you never finish a mix, you abandon it. You just let it go. Just really let it go. Stop obsessing on your mix for 2 years, bro. I mean, seriously. You shouldn't keep going back to a mix and going back to a mix. I mean, even if I go back to mixes that I did, 10 years ago, man, I sucked. I was horrible, compared to, because we all gain skills. We all gain knowledge. We all gain, you might see somebody do a thing like on Mardi Gras Day, you might see a guy mix some drums and use a plug-in, and you go, I'm going to try that next time. And next time you try it, boom, there you go. Now, next time you mix drums, they're going to sound amazing. And it's not going to take you as long because now you know a trick. You know a thing. You know how to do a thing. So we're actually recording the drums on Sunday, which will give me a chance to set some edits. And, by the time we get to Tuesday, we'll be mixing the drums for the record. And that should be the mix. Once I get my drums dialed in, I pretty much leave them there. I might need to raise the level, lower the level, whatever. Maybe run a little automation on it. But other than that, once I get my drums dialed in we did a record with this guy a couple years ago. Same thing. The only difference from the record 2 years ago is that I did not record the drums. The drums were recorded somewhere else and sent to me, and had a difficult time mixing. Had a difficult time putting them together with the record. So this time, I specified, hey, look, I'll help you produce your record. I'd love to work with you on another record, but here's what we're going to do, man. I got to have the drummer. I got to have the drummer in-house. I have to be able to tell the drummer what I need, be able to control the drummer, say, no, don't play that part. Keep the double kicks out of the bridge, that kind of stuff. So it's important. It's important that we be able to produce the drummer, Drums are, as you know, are the foundation of the song, and so it's got to be great. So again, I'll ask in the chat, how long does it take you to mix a song? My answer, if you want to know how long it takes me, I can literally, I mean, there's a process to it, and it kind of depends on, if I recorded the song, my song's already organized the way I like it, because that's the way that I recorded it. If I did not record the song and someone just sends me files and says, please mix my song, it takes me a minute to organize files. Now, if somebody sends me a song to mix and all of the files are labeled audio 1, audio 2, bro, I send it back. I ain't messing with it. It's not worth my time, effort, energy, or sanity to have to go through and solo audio 1 and audio 2 and find out what that actual file is. I'm not doing it. So I'll send it back, ask them to label their tracks, send it back again. Then what I do is I organize my session. All right. I organize stuff. And let's see, Joe's saying to go see esaudio.com for more cool pics and news. I actually have the website up here. I think I can show it to you. If you want to go know where it's at, I think I can do this, screen share. There it is. Up here at the top, it says news. Just go click that. Oh, I'm sorry. Up here at the top where it says news, just go click that. You'll be all good to go. So there you go. So once I get my files organized, then it's just a matter of starting to mix. You know, I throw faders and panning. I don't dive into EQ and compression, none of that just yet. I need to set levels and panning. Once I get things where they're starting to feel like they're starting to work together, then I can dive in. If I need to carve some stuff, or I need to change, I need to compress a little something, or I need to, maybe add a little flavor to the vocals, or add a little extra flavor to the kick drum or something. Yeah, we use samples a lot, especially especially if I don't record it. If I don't record it, it may not be, it may not have the greatest sound. Sometimes it does, but sometimes I might need to supplement it with a sample, which is that's the next step. Supplementing drums with samples, or if we have to, all right, for instance, the record I did a couple years ago with the same artist, the drums were recorded somewhere else. The guy didn't have a room mic. Like what? The guy didn't have a room mic. He only had 8 microphones in his studio, and I'm sure it was a home studio, and I'm sure he did a lot of work, and, he was referred by another guy, whatever. But he didn't have a room mic. So what I had to do was take the floor tom mic and kind of filter it and use that as a room mic. When he wasn't hitting the floor tom, I used that. I used the floor tom mic as I kind of created it as a room mic. So, that was a little bit difficult, but when I record drums, we got room mics. I at least three room mics. We did a session. Not to get off topic, but we recorded a drummer. A producer came through and recorded a drummer, and bro, he had literally 32 microphones. Literally 30. Let me not exaggerate. At least 28 microphones. He had 12 room mics. We put mics in the hallway. We put mics we put mics in the other rooms. Left the doors open. It was crazy. And I saw this guy, and this was probably 3 years ago. He did that project, and I saw him not too long ago. He actually came back and did another session not too long ago, this year. And I asked him. I said, "Hey man, how'd that drum session come out?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm still going through the files, man. Still going through it." But yeah, man, you get 28 microphones on a drum kit. You got work to do, So, all right, there's Joe giving you the link in the chat. I do have something for you. What do I have for you? Anybody that's watching, if you've not done it's called the Basic Audio Engineering course, and it's free. If you have not done that course, you can grab it here. It's called the Signal Flow course. LearnProRecording.com/basics. I put it in the chat, so you just go click it. But it's free. Go grab it, and it's a pretty cool thing to go through. It's a pretty cool thing to understand. Everything we do, mixing, mastering, recording, even editing, has to do with signal flow. Where's your signal coming from? Where's it going to? What's all the cool stuff that's happening to your signal along the way? You have to know this. That's what that course is going to help you do. So, it's in the chat. Go grab it if you have not done it. If you have done it, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Let me know if you think it needs any updates or anything like that. It kind of runs through it kind of runs through an analog signal path. Then it runs through a digital signal path, which kind of compares and shows you the difference and shows you the similarities. And then it runs through the patch bay, how the patch bay works, how the configuration of a patch bay works. Then it shares mixing in the box, the computer, hybrid mixing, which is the best of both worlds, which is what we're going to do on Tuesday. We're going to do it. We're going to do that we're going to run hybrid on Tuesday. And there's reasons for it. And I'll explain on Tuesday. Or if nobody has any questions here, then maybe I'll just explain it to you here. But and then the other thing is fully analog. We try to shy away from fully analog mixing just because of the recall. This is an analog. I'm in Studio B at ES Audio right now, and this is a fully analog console. It does not control anything. So if I set an EQ or I set a fader or I set a pan or whatever I set on this console, it doesn't remember it, you know? So if I got to go back to the mix, let's say I mix fully analog and I send it to the client, and then the client says, oh, can you just, I forgot to tell you that I needed a TV track. Can you just go in and mute my vocals? No, I got to totally remix your song again, bro. You know, you should have told me that on the way in. You should have told me you needed that. I asked you 14 times if this is it, if this is everything. So, yeah, we try to shy away from the fully analog mix for that reason. And that's why I prefer the hybrid mix, because then if I do want to enjoy some of the features on the analog console, I can, you know, but generally I'm saving everything in a session, in a probably Pro Tools. I'm generally I mix in Pro Tools. Generally I'm going to be in Pro Tools. If you guys ever have any Pro Tools questions, hit me up, man. I'm here. Oh, here's the email. If you want to know about that, info@learnprorecording.com. Just shoot me an email. Reach out on YouTube if you want to leave a comment, you know, and ask a question. That's totally fine. I'm pretty good about answering comments on YouTube, on the lives and you know, the regular channel. If you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what the hell's wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding, man. You know, next time you're down there, click subscribe. You know, and then that way you'll get notified. We got every Monday. Every Monday we do a businessy, talking about the audio business and how you can succeed and how you can grow and scale your business to one day quit your day job. Hello. And then on Tuesdays are normally a short, a reel, whatever. You know, I do it. Take some of the stuff from the week before and send it out as a short, you know. So Wednesdays I alternate between blog post and gear reviews. Pretty cool. This week coming up is going to be a gear review. I don't know what we're doing. I think I can tell you. I think I can let you guys in on a little secret what we're doing this week on Tuesday. Let's see. Or I'm sorry, on Wednesday. It's going to be, we're going to talk about March 5th. We're talking about, we're going to talk about what it takes to send your, we're going to talk about this because it's cool as hell. How to send your Pro Tools session mix or how to send your Pro Tools session to a mix engineer. How to send your files to a mix engineer. Yeah, don't send me audio 1, audio 2, audio 3. I ain't mixing your song. I ain't doing it. So, yeah, that's going to be Wednesday, man. It's not a gear review. It's going to tell you how to do some cool stuff. So get ready for that. But yeah, man. So, and then on Thursdays, we do tech advice. You know, we talk about all right, what did we talk about last week? Last week we talked about last week was cool. We reamped a snare drum. I don't know if you ever tried that. Reamping a snare drum, you're like, that's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. It's cool because it's stupid. You know, the week before that we talked about patch bays and we explained patch bays. Week before that we talked about, do you need a patch bay? So we kind of put those two together. But coming up, we're going to be talking about analog consoles, controllers, and mixing in the box. So the difference between analog consoles, hybrid mixing, and then mixing strictly in the computer. You know, most of us mix strictly in the computer. Most of us are on a laptop, you know, working in a single computer, and we're just mixing right there. So got you. I got you, man. We're good. So Um, about 10 minutes left on this broadcast here. If anybody's got any questions, or if you want to comment, let me know how much time do you spend working on a mix? You know, so for me, it's pretty quick, man. Once I get my levels and my panning set, then it's just a matter of do I need to bring out a little bit more of that vocal? Do I need to push that snare drum back a little bit? And it doesn't take me long, man. I can an afternoon, couple hours. I got a mix in a good spot, and I can have a mix in a good spot in a couple hours, which is what we're gonna do on Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, March 4th, Mardi Gras Day. We're going to mix a song in. We're gonna take 3 hours because it's gonna, we're gonna be. It's a party. It's gonna be a party at the same time. So, it's Mardi Gras. So we're going. It might be some libations, some adult beverages, possibly some snacks. Definitely gonna be some snacks, but there's gonna be some mixing. But we're gonna spend about 3 hours together hanging out. I'm gonna show you how I organize, especially for Pro Tools guys. Show you how I organize my session. Now I am recording this one, so by the time we get to the mix, my session will already be organized and ready to go. So because that's the way that I record it. Maybe we'll do another one day where we actually I'll show you my recording setup for drums. Or you know what? Maybe I'll make that one of the Thursday gigs, man, where I'll show you. I'll even share my template with you, my drum recording template. This one's gonna be a good one because it's a rock record. So there's gonna be some, there's gonna be some extra mics. I'm thinking. I haven't really put the track list together, but I'm thinking at least 3 mics on the kick, in, out, and a sub kick. You know, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the worst mic position, WURST. I think let me go look that up because I think it was named after the dude that thought it up. WURST, I think. URST. Worst mic setup. And it's a microphone that's placed like, the Verst with a V. Sorry. VURST. Yeah, it's like right above the kick drum, pointed at the snare. And the picture you see on Verst on the thing. Let me grab the I'm gonna grab the URL and put it in the comments down here for you so you guys can go check it out. There you go. This is what I'm looking at. It's called the guy from the Beat Shed. But he's just got an SM57 pointed at the snare, but it's like right on top of the kick drum. So you're getting some of the kick drum hitting the beater. You're getting some of the drum itself, but then you're getting the snare drum and the hi-hat. And it's just a great position. And you can play around with it, you know? I am gonna record, I'm gonna film the setup of the drums on Sunday. So I'll be cutting that up and making it into content for you to I'll be creating content out of it for you to, look at, take care of. So hopefully I can help out with that. If you guys have any questions about how I set up drums and stuff like that, how I set up a drum recording session, I'm gonna do that. So, oh yeah, man, this Verst guy, man, he's showing you exactly where things are. Let me see if I can share the screen share with you. No, you're not seeing that one. Let me see. Let me go change this real quick. I know you're gonna look at it and see it and go, "What the hell is that?" Here you go. There you go. So you can see the position of it. There's the SM57 pointed at the snare drum, but here you can see the position of it and your equal distances from the drums and from the beater, and that's what it should look like when you're setting it up. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, and I'm gonna film. I'll create content of that. So show you what it sounds like, show you what it looks like, and all of that stuff. There's another mic position that I use, and I call it the Amy mic. And what that is, it's the from Mark Ronson. It's the Amy Winehouse Rehab. That was recorded with one mic, and it's all about the positioning of the mic. And that song sounds great. And so I always have an Amy mic in my setup. I sometimes change the microphone. I sometimes move the position just a little bit, but it's always there. And I actually label it the Amy mic. So yeah, I'll film a bunch of that stuff on Sunday when we're setting up, and share with you. I'll share it with you. So I do want to also share something else with you, and I don't know if you know this, but I spoke about it a little bit earlier. But I do coaching. I teach recording, mixing, mastering, all things studio. Learnprorecording.com/coaching. I put a link in the chat for you. Just go click it, man. Just go check it out. If you're fortunate enough to live in the Los Angeles area, you can come in house, and it's me and you. We sit side by side, and I show you stuff. I teach you. I share with you. I coach you. I mentor you. By the time you get done with your program, which is it's a structured program, there is a course, if you want to call it that. I don't sell the course by itself. I don't think I'm going to. If you do want courses, you just want to do it yourself. We do have a membership, and do I have the membership there? No, I don't. The membership is learnprorecording.com/membership1. If you want to type that in, Joe, if you could type that in for me, that'd be great. https://learnprorecording.com/membership1. If you could put that in the chat for me, Joe, that'd be great. So yeah, in the membership, we have the courses. Do I know Jerry? Oh, sorry, I could let everybody see the question. Do you know Jerry? No, man, I don't. Is that somebody I should know? Is he local to Los Angeles? I mean, I don't get out much. If that answers any kind of question, they keep me in here, man. They keep me in the dark, cold studio. But so, I mean, my only travel is from here and then home and then back, and that's pretty much it. Did Joe get it done? Yes, she did. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Learnprorecording.com/membership1. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, if you want to know more about that, in that membership, there are 3 courses in that membership. There's the some guy says he produces Dream Theater. No, man, I don't know him, but you're right, I should know him. That's yeah, I should know him. No, we may have traveled in the same circles, but never actually met. So, but that's oh, he's from South LA. Okay. No, I'll have to look that up, man. But it's even possible he may have been here before. I mean, spending 21 years in the same studio, in the same building. Yeah, there's chances of that. Chances of somebody coming over here is pretty good. But chances of me hanging out with him, maybe I didn't. So, in the membership, there's 3 courses. There's an introduction to audio engineering, which we used to sell. We used to sell that for $197. And then there's the advanced audio engineering course, which I kind of can't really say that. But if you guys are familiar, there's there's another school that you can look at online that I wrote their programs. Okay. I wrote their audio engineering course, and I wrote their advanced audio engineering course. So I've got an introduction to audio engineering course, and I've got an advanced audio engineering course. And then, of course, the Audio Business Building Academy is it's all in the membership, bro. The membership is $19 a month. You could literally go in for a month, take all the courses, and then get out. But why would you want to? You get to hang out with me every week. And then we have weekly get-togethers, coaching sessions. We definitely have monthly master classes, monthly workshops, monthly masterminds. Dude, the masterminds are so much fun. We get to work together and go, oh, what if we try this? What if we try that? It's awesome. So yeah, and then of course all the training. And I'm constantly updating stuff in the membership. It's cool, man. If you guys are interested, please check that out. Like I said, it's $19. Sign up. It's 19 bucks. You can even download the freaking courses. I don't care. You know, I put them in the membership because they're awesome. It's information that everybody should have. It's information that everybody should know. You know, like I said, we used to sell, I think we sold each one for $197, but the Audio Business Building Academy we used to sell for $297. And now they're just in the membership for 19 bucks a month. So go check that out, man. If anybody's watching and cares, go check that out. It's a cool deal. Trust. Because you get, you know, and then well, there's also the community. All the other people that are in the membership are in this community. So in the community, if you got a problem, you got a question, you want to share a free plugin that you found, boom. Speaking of free plugins, bro, in the membership there's a whole list of free plugins that I actually use. So once I find a plugin that's good that I like, I share it with the rest of you. You know. So hey, there you go. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Now's your chance, because otherwise I got to get out of here. You know, I don't like to spend too much. I don't want to take up too much of your time on Fridays. I know it's Friday. I know we got other things to do than hang out hang out in the studio with me. But if you ever have any questions about your studio, if you ever have any questions about this studio, how I set it up, how I wired it, what kind of wires did I use, what kind of patch bays did I use, whatever. Any questions, comments, or concerns? That's what we do here on Fridays. It's live studio talk. We're just talking about studios. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I do like to share, other things with you. So there you go. Don't forget about Tuesday. Let me see if I can bring that back up. Yeah. Don't forget about Tuesday. Come hang out. It'll be on YouTube. Go to YouTube Live. Go to the LPR YouTube channel. Go to live. It's 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to be live doing a mix and hanging out and having us a party. So, boom. There you go. And then Joe also said, I guess you put it on Twitch as well. So there you go. LearnProCarding.com. Membership 1. Thanks, Joe. And we will see you guys. I'll see you Monday when we do the regular YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, get down there and subscribe, man. What you waiting on? So you get notified. You get the thing. So it tells you when the new videos come out. Because I'm sharing gold with you, man. I'm sharing 40 years of wisdom, 40 years of experience with you. Hello. So go get that, man. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. And it's good, it could boost your career. So that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, man, is to help you grow into being an audio engineer for your career. Boom. So there you go. And then Tuesday, man, Tuesday's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We're gonna have a good time. If you guys like this live stuff, we're definitely gonna do it again on Tuesday. And I'll see you again next Friday. So Donny B, I'm out. Peace. I forget where the button is. There's a button. Then we're going to do this one day. We're going to talk about the Stream Deck. I'm going to share with you the buttons. But for now, I'll hit the button. Bye.